Athletics and Beyond itself, athletics is the gateway, it's the vehicle, right? But it's the beyond, it's the when you get to that highest level. And then when you're done playing at the highest level, what are you going to do?
A lot of those kids from Athletics and Beyond are sprinkled throughout the Coors Field Stadium tonight. Over 250,000 has been committed to the Re-Equip campaign so far, much of which has landed in the greater Denver area. Take a deep breath after that. You kind of get a little gas just watching those two guys put on that show. Almost 50 combined home runs between the two of them.
Yeah, and we definitely have to buckle up for the rest. This matchup is going to be really interesting.
Maybe a little advice there. Mancini to Joey Gallo. And for years, Joey Gallo's been the guy that you've wanted in the home run derby. He's acknowledged, like, I'm kind of a quiet guy. I like to stay to myself. I'm not sure how the spotlight's going to treat him because he's not a spotlight seeker. And he's got to deal with, listen to the ovation for Trevor Story. Home runs. Hits a home run about every 26 at bats. His average length is about 420 feet. He's got 3 of them that have traveled 440 feet. Grew up in Irving, Texas. Played all sorts of sports, including baseball, football, and basketball. It wasn't until he broke his collarbone on a quarterback keeper in high school that the football career ended, and he said, baseball is my future and my favorite sport. What may be his final year in a Rocky uniform, he's ready to go in the 2021 Derby.
Now watch the strategy. You see the catcher behind the plate. He's going to be set up way inside. That's where Redmond has to be able to deliver the pitch.
Mike Redmond, of course, former manager. He's the bench coach here in Colorado. He's got experience doing this, and that's a big fly there from Story, which may get him a bonus. Buster?
Yeah, Carl, I talked to Trevor Story over the weekend, and he really felt like he potentially had an advantage here. The fans. He talked about the energy he would draw from them. He talked about being accustomed to the elevation, and he really believes this ballpark is better suited for right-handed hitters, Carl.
Well, he would know for sure. Half his games have been played here. His old teammate, Nolan Arenado, of course, is in the house. He's a big supporter of Trevor Story's. And he is locked, and that one is flying.
Every pitch way inside. Look where the plate is, and look where Trevor's at. He wants everything on the dirt area, not even over the plate.
His last ball went 456. He's got a home run tonight that traveled 518 feet.
Oh, that one didn't make it. Sopla. There it is.
Yeah, that one cleared and went almost to the scoreboard again, and his home run total at 7. 90 seconds to go. Line shot, that short wall in left, and it does not get over it, and he calls a timeout. We've had the most total home runs by a rookie in a derby, 19. Larry Walker. We'll see if Story can go there. We'll take a time.
It's All-Star Week, and MLB doesn't trust the best in baseball to just any network. They go with T-Mobile, the biggest hitter in 5G, taking you closer to the action than ever before. From bringing fans to batting practice live in HD to wireless 5G point-of-view cams, and unlocking exclusive 5G features in the next-gen MLB AR app, whether you're home or away. Get the app now and experience the T-Mobile Home Run Derby like never before.
A great scene between that commercial. I hope you got a chance to see it, but I mentioned Nolan Arenado. That was Arenado who came out and tried to implore this fan base to start screaming for Story.
Yeah, that was great right there. Take it, Marley.
Hey, guys. So, Nolan, what did you tell Trevor right there? Because I know he's one of your favorites, your former teammate.
Hey, keep going, and I want him to win it. He's my boy. He's putting on a great show for the home fans. The fans deserve it, and I think he's got more left in him. He's going to be all right.
Do you think we're going to see a bowl up there, Nolan, right where the marker is, the mile marker?
Joey Gallo or Otani are going to get it done for sure. It's going to happen.
Thanks for the time, Nolan. Go have some fun.
I agree with Nolan. Story after that timeout hits one really high here, but he's hitting it to, even at Coors, the deepest part of the park, and he didn't get out. Next one, a line drive. A minute to go with his 30 seconds already earned, plus the 30 you get, so he's still got a minute to go, so almost 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, he's a dead pull hitter right now. He's looking for anything in. He has to be able to be disciplined and take anything away. Just continue just to rake in. Redmond's doing a nice job right now feeding it there.
Now that one's going to go. This is another guy of his, not only Arenado, but we just saw Troy Tulowitzki with the University of Texas in the College World Series. Of course, Tulo was here when Trevor started. Tulo had a home in Las Vegas and invited Trevor to Tulo camp. That wasn't very easy. Tulo camp. Good training ground. They did 2-a-days, and this is how it pays off. That's a massive moonshot to left, and it's gone.
Not surprised with Tulo doing 2.
Straightaway center, trees. Gone. Good start with a minute still to go. He's sitting there at 16, kind of establishing the number through the first round, about 16, 17, and then you add, 7, 8 if you're lucky.
I think it's just the paint.
Man, he hit that beautiful pitch inside right there. That's exactly what Redmond's been doing. Feeding it in. That's where he asked for it. That's what they've been practicing all along.
That's 518.
If that's 518, we are about to see some really big time blast here.
50,000 folks want him to put up a huge number. A 2-time All-Star last year of his deal with the Rockies. These fans have said goodbye to stars before. Arenado, of course, one of them. And they understand that may be, again, the environment with Story, but if we could ever have him go out a home run derby champion, that would be tremendous.
That's awesome seeing the left side of the infield for many years here in Colorado, and that's his boy. He's the one hydrating him as well.
Bud Black's manager said, I like his chances as much as anybody. Home park, sight lines are good. And Arenado let the cat out of the bag. If anybody's going to hit one as far as Otani, it's going to be Gallo. And that's going to be the challenge for Story. What's the number you're looking for here for Trevor?
I'm looking for at least 23. His matchup is not a good one. It's not a favorable one. But he's making a run at it.
Almost 150 homers in a Rocky uniform. Too high on that one. Redmond should fire the next one in here with 25 to go. And unfortunately, since the bonus time, he has not added to his total to the degree that he had to. Now that one's got some carry to right center. Nope.
Yeah, but all his strength, all his power, he knows who he is. He has to pull it.
18.
Anything there, he's in trouble.
Yeah, 18. Otani just down there in that warm-up area watching. Redmond like that one. Will that be the critical one? It will count. Travel 440 feet. Home run total for Story, 20. Really good start tonight to the Derby and a good performance from Story. Gallo coming up. We'll take a timeout here at Coors.
This is tomorrow. Tomorrow, very early, someone will go on her first ever run. Right after, Shelly Ann will run the 100 in under 10 seconds. By lunchtime, a shoe will grow from a seed. The WNBA will surpass the NBA in popularity. This tennis legend will launch her own video game. Also, tomorrow, we will all finally respect athletes' mental health. a woman will run a marathon on Mars. Tomorrow, we will celebrate new champions. And one sport is declared a human right. Tomorrow will go really crazy. Marie Antoinette will score 7 in 7 minutes. Guy will land a 1620. LeBron will score 120, and I don't know what this is, but it looks amazing. Of course, the internet will break. Well done, tomorrow. Can't wait to see what's next.
Good look underneath. You saw Pete Alonso, Salvador Perez. They're getting ready for their showdown and their debut here in this 2021 T-Mobile Home Run Derby. Joey Gallo, a little home run history for him. 24 Futures game. That was mashed. He had 2 seasons of 40 plus. And the longest career home run he hit was 495 feet. That was back on July 20th of 2018. That will not be the longest career home run if we count tonight, because he's going to go over 500 feet. And I think most of the people that are here understand that. He's got 24 homers coming in.
Get your popcorn. Get it? And if you haven't had it yet, do not move.
All right, so 67 career homers in high school. That's the Nevada record. You know who his buddy was growing up? Chris Bryant. Harper's from Nevada. And his first pitch is a moon shot that won't get out of here. The next one will.
Here we go.
You can see how far and how hard he hits it. Gallo, like Story's going to be a free agent after this year, so he said, I wanted to do it at least one time. Why not now? I didn't want to wait too long. I wanted to do it in a Ranger uniform.
If there's a player that has great exit velocity, yes, it's Gallo, but he also has a high launch angle. If he tries to lift the ball more than what he's accustomed to, he's going to create that, a lot of pop-ups. He needs to just be himself and not try to lift, because his swing is designed only to lift.
So far, not a great start. That one is hammered, and a 475 will get you some bonus time. Off the wall, though, didn't get up high enough.
How about the prediction from Trevor Story saying that wall could work against you, and so far it's worked against Gallo with one of his shots.
Got to pull it a little bit more. Still only 3, and that's not a great pitch, but he golfs it down the line. That goes out of the building. A Ranger since 2012 when he was selected in the first round, his second All-Star appearance, and he's going to pull the plug with a $144 on the clock, 16 shy of Trevor Story. Soto watches, and we will take a timeout.
ZipRecruiter helped with my job search. It's like a free personal recruiter, doing the heavy lifting for me so I can apply with a click. I got the job.
Put ZipRecruiter to work for you.
Try Microban 24 Bathroom Cleaner. It powers through soap scum. Apply and allow to dry on tile to prevent mold and mildew growth for 7 days. And on countertops to keep killing bacteria for up to 24 hours. Try Microban 24.
As you look at Shohei Ohtani, remind everyone to download the MLB app, get in-game video highlights, live pitch-by-pitch, breaking news, updates, stat leaderboards, and more for your favorite team and the rest of the league. Tony Beasley's the pitcher. Tony Beasley is the story, according to Joey Gallo. He said it should be more about him, honestly, than me. In 2016, a rectal cancer diagnosis. He missed the whole season, fully healthy and back with the team since 2017. One of the things that they did was they sent Joey Gallo to the chemotherapy treatments with Beasley, which Buster established a deep-rooted relationship.
There's no question about it, and Gallo said he wanted to give Beasley the opportunity to do this, so much regard for him. When I talked to Tony before the competition, he said the one thing about Gallo is he sometimes can overthink a little bit, and he wondered about that in this event.
Well, he shouldn't overthink. He should just swing it like that one to right center field was a massive shot, but he is still only got 6 home runs. He does have that 30-second bonus, so you add a minute to the minute 5. All right, Eddie, break it down. What's going on here?
This does not look good at all right now for Joey. He was letting balls get deep on him, and now he's trying to make the adjustment on the fly, and he's struggling a bit to be able to find that groove. You always see a hitter like this get in one of those runs. He has yet to do that.
Yeah.
And with 45 seconds left, getting a little late.
Trevor Story put a 20 up on the ball, is trying to get there, and he's popping the ball up. Big surprise here for Joey Gallo, who's got 24 home runs at the break.
And it's starting to look pretty good for Trevor Story. That one's hit well. So's that one right there.
Maybe this is the groove he needed to get into, but he's doing it with 12 seconds to go in round one. Beasley fires another one, and that's a liner. So halfway there with a minute to go, and he looks tired here. How about, and you can see it right there, he's going to need 9 in a minute. He says he's okay. We'll take a little time out here.
Cutting-edge tech, world-class interiors, and peerless design. Their only competition is each other. The incomparable Mercedes-Benz SUVs. Extraordinary. Runs in the family. Visit your local Mercedes-Benz dealer today for exceptional lease and financing offers.
So I grew up in Nevada. One of his buddies was Chris Bryant. Bryant's father, Mike, and Gallo's father, Tony, actually met each other on a baseball field. They realized their two kids were pretty good ball players. So every Sunday morning, Gallo would go over to Bryant's where they had a batting cage, and they would learn to hit the baseball and become major league ball players.
They replaced a lot of netting there.
Yeah, they did. All right, so does he have it in him? Can he get 9 in 60 seconds?
The answer is yes.
Well, you got to start quick.
He has to start quick. That's 1. That's 2. Here we go. If he gets on this run right now, it could be interesting. 10 seconds left. That's 3. Here we go. Buckle up, Carl.
Yeah, he has now hit 4 in a row, and all of a sudden, he's zeroing in. You figure 30 seconds, and you're halfway there, and he's halfway there. He's got 5 to go in 30 seconds. Oh, he is starting to lock in. I don't know. That one is high, and it may not be enough.
That one's got to get back more to the pull side.
18 seconds. He needs 3.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Didn't go. That one will. That's going to be 18. He needs this one. That's 19. He's got 3 seconds and 1 more to go. Oh. And he popped it up. Beasley did not get that off in time.
And that doesn't count.
I can't believe they'll count that if it goes. And it did, but that was after. What's the number? Is it Story's 20? It is. Trevor Story hangs on. Gallo runs out of time. And I'm not sure that Beasley could have thrown that pitch any quicker than he did. Boy, the two guys that have been beaten have put up unreal efforts, but lost.
Gallo. Wasn't that our picks?
I had Gallo. You had Olsen. We're out. But it works for Trevor Story and the Colorado Rockies fans. That's outstanding. The defending champion and the guy that most think is in line to dethrone him. Pete Alonso coming up. The polar bear. Salvador Perez. Don't count out the great big catcher from Kansas City. And then it is Juan Soto and Shohei Ohtani. Baseball's biggest story in 2021 on a biggest stage yet.
Yo, nice singer yesterday. What's your secret, bro?
Meditation. Every night before I go to bed, in my mind, I go back to a Little League game and feel like I can absolutely crush those pitchers.
On a spotty network, this is what Stampton heard.
Every night, I go to a Little League game and crush those pitchers.
Little League.
Oh, yeah. Don't trust big swings to just any network. Go with T-Mobile, the biggest hitter in 5G.
This ain't where you're supposed to be, buddy.
Exclusively in movie theaters Thursday.
Welcome back to Minos Escape Room.
No. We broke it once. We'll do it again. Try 0526.
This is
way bigger than last time. Escape Room Tournament of Champions. Rated PG-13.
Man, Pizza Hut packs so much meat in their meat lovers pizza. 6 meats, over a pound of meat and cheese. This thing's a monster. Grab a $12.99 meat lovers pizza by July 31st before it's gone. No one outpizzas the Hut.
The beach has always been there for us. So it's time we were there for it. That's why Corona's helping clean beaches across the U.S. this summer. It's the first step in our fight against plastic pollution.
I had bad luck my whole life. Your rage is your weapon. I can teach you to use it. Let's go. Snake Eyes, rated PG-13.
Wendy's serves fresh, never frozen beef on every hamburger. That's why our Dave Single is so hot and juicy. But what if that Dave Single was buy one, get one for $1? And all these faves were too. Get any of these faves BOGO $1 only at Wendy's.
Your mom's gotta go.
She's family.
She's using my moisturizer with shea butter, and she's wearing my robe.
We're out.
Careful, they could smell fear.
I am not afraid.
Might be me.
Legend has it there is a tree in the Amazon that could change the world.
I'm the only one that could get you there.
Oh, and you're most modest.
There are things out there you can't imagine. Who brings a submarine to the Amazon?
Disney's Jungle Cruise, rated PG-13, in theaters July 30th, or order it on Disney Plus with Premier Access.
Experience Makita's cordless outdoor power equipment. The mower is a part of the world's largest battery system and cuts non-stop for up to 2 miles. The self-propelled model makes mowing effortless. Get unstoppable power without the hassles of gas. Reach speeds of up to 116 miles per hour with the single battery blower. One system, endless possibilities. Now get 2 extra free batteries.
Feet hurt a clock. When your feet are so tired and achy, you just stop. But not Tom. He has more stamina. He has Dr. Scholl's insoles. Get Tom's secret weapon and get your feet on.
Maybe he landed here by coincidence. Or maybe he's admiring your fresh coat of Benjamin Moore soft sky blue. High praise coming from an expert.
Hope you're enjoying it as much as we are and the fans in this building. We welcome you back to the 2021 T-Mobile Home Run Derby. Take a look at T-Mobile's 5G POV cam, bringing fans up close to the biggest home run derby swings like never before. Incredible images, all streaming wirelessly in high definition over T-Mobile's 5G network. Eddie, first 2 matches have been unbelievable.
They've been great, and it's been 2 right-handed hitters so far that have won it.
Yep. Colorado Rockies advances, so does Trey Mancini. So the 2 lower seeds, 6-7, knock out Joey Gallo and Matt Olson, the 2 lefties. We're getting set for the defending champion, Pete Alonso. And as we do, let's go back a couple of years. The 2019 Home Run Derby. Vladimir Guerrero. This is incredible. I think we have drama here. I absolutely love this kid. Pete Alonso, he's your Home Run Derby champion.
Oh my God, that was a blast. I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life.
Pete Alonso, the 2019 champion. After he won that, then he showed up and drove in a couple of runs in the All-Star game the next day. The first rookie, multiple RBIs in an All-Star game, but he lives for the Derby. Lives for it.
This is his moment. He loves it. Loves that the stands are all full and crowd. And he's got Dave Gauss on the mound throwing to him.
Well, that is hammered, and Alonso 1 for 2 to start.
Here we go.
There goes a high one to left field. '53 homers as a rookie back in 19. He cried at first base when he hit that 53rd, which broke Aaron Judge's rookie. Uh-oh.
Oh, my.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow.
He's trying to hit that scoreboard, that's for sure.
He's got a 492-foot home run. Look out. Woo! This one's as high as it is far, and it's going to go to the seats. Uh-oh. Another massive shot left center field.
Ivan, indeed. Making me forget how to speak English, going straight to the Spanish right here.
Oh, boy. Every one of these is a no-doubter. Here to defend and here to post a huge number, Alonso.
And that right there, that home run, line drive, that altitude, it doesn't go if you pull it as a lefty, but as a righty it does. That's the advantages the right-handed hitters have.
He calls time right there. The scoreboard here has his longest homer traveling 514 feet.
Feeling it.
Polar Bear bouncing a little bit.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Yeah, right. Pepperoni pockets, an atomic brownie, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch. You're the man.
When you want the State Farm is there.
You can see those colorful bats that Pete Alonso is using. A great story written by June Lee on ESPN.com about this. Pete Alonso got an artist, Gregory Siff, to design 8 different bats for him, which tell different chapters of Alonso's career. They're working for him so far, Carl.
Oh, they sure are. One of the movies that he loves is 300. He's got that saying, Moulin la Bête, come and take them. He likes the idea of being alone with all these people rooting against him and the 9 position players and pitcher. And he's going to post it. At least appears the highest number we've seen. That may be the longest one.
Ay, bendito, mira esta. Woo!
Every one of these is going to the last row in left field. That one goes first row in left field. And Pete Alonso's got another one coming. 18 home runs and 2 minutes still to hit more.
And I don't know if he's swinging the bat or he's dancing up there because he's feeling it with the music and everything. Love it.
Anybody worried about his ability to deal with the thin? Me and my girlfriend come out to Wyoming, Colorado. We're always in this. We love this. So rather than be running from it, he embraces and runs towards it.
Probably got 30 seconds left, and he still has a minute after this.
And now we're going to give some folks in the right center field area a chance to see a ball. That one is yanked down the left field line, and it's gone. Oh, is that big? 24 homers, Eddie. 5 seconds to go. He's still got a chance for another one. Dave Joust is going to throw it in time. And a liner that won't get out. But 25 with 60 seconds to go. He is into it, Eddie.
He's into it. So is Dave Joust, who had already had experience here. It's not only Pete Alonso. It's his BP thrower, great cadence. Let's not forget Joust, if you guys don't remember, Nomar Garciaparra actually also was a home run derby participant when that man right there was feeding him. Look at the hands. They come up. Elbow stays tight. That's the right elbow tight to the body, and then the extension hitting it out in front. Wants the ball up. He receives it up. Not cutting his swing at all. Perfect balance. Finishing high. With a great TV finish. You want a 500-footer? This is what it looks like from the high home camera.
So the bats are all a tribute to his upbringing, his life philosophies, and there are 8 different ones.
There he is.
He is just bouncing up here.
Yes, he is. He's feeling good. And again, he has really strong legs, a great foundation.
So the bonus you get for hitting the ball 475 feet, he would have had the bonus 8 different times.
That's gone.
Yeah, it is. And let's not forget the polar bear who just keeps ripping. After he won the $1 million in 19, he donated $50,000 each to the Wounded Warrior Foundation and Tunnel to Towers, the nonprofit which aids first responders and families. He does everything right, and you can see the different baseball that is being thrown in. A huge, towering home run.
This is a no-fly zone, right?
It's why those flyovers occurred before. Pete Alonso has hit 30, and he's got 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, Salvi has it. It's more cut out.
Goodness.
Oh, my. Look at his balance once he finishes his swing. Guys were already falling back. He's still falling forward.
Josh Hamilton hit 28, which was a record. He's just shattered the first round record. Oh, that's gone in a big way. Plant 34 on the board. And he goes to the crowd to get them involved. Taijuan Walker, another Met All-Star. Salvi Perez, can I buy an extra few minutes? Can I buy a vowel? Can I buy a few extra minutes?
Salvi, what are you going to do now?
Well, he was feeling it in his bones and the bat. What a round for Pete Alonso. 35 home runs.
Yeah, Salvi's enjoying this one. Again, that was straight pop right there by Pete Alonso. Oh, my. Look at the shots right there, where they went.
I thought July looks like quite a display from Pete Alonso. And Pete Alonso has joined us here at the desk. Man, you had the beat going, you were bouncing, you're feeling it, aren't you? What was that like?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How are those legs, man? Good?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah?
Perfect. This is everything I dreamed of when I was a young kid, so I'm just living in the moment right now.
Is this the locked-in Pete Alonso that's sitting right here with us right now?
You bet. Oh, yeah.
Now, show us your bat, because I think it's really cool that you went up there with that bat, and that bat produced for you.
Yes.
30 cats.
Yeah, so
hold that up again, Pete.
Yeah, sorry. Here you go, cameras. Thank you, Gregory Siff. You did an amazing job with all my home run derby bats and BP bats. You're the man. Thank you so much. I know he's out there. The artist that's here, he's out there.
He's out there?
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Well, he's in there right now, man.
Oh,
he's right there.
Did the altitude affect it all?
No.
No?
No, I come out here every off season, do some hiking, some fly fishing. I love spending time in the mountains.
You don't do some swinging, though?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But this hiking at high altitude, spending time out here in the Rockies, like Wyoming, Colorado, Montana, this is a special place for me, and it's like a second home.
All right, so your guy, Salvi Perez, just told Marley Rivera, that was so impressive, I'm not certain I can do what he just did. He's going to try, obviously, but 35, that's a record in the first round. Like, you've done that now. Check that box off.
All right, well, I'm just hoping I get to the second round, and
You're hoping?
I want to defend my title.
I know you do. You have 7 other bats. Now, you just hit 35 with that one. Will you be inclined to use that again?
I'm a little stitious. I'm not superstitious, but I'm gonna use this.
You're gonna use that again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Could you switch bats mid-round if things aren't going well?
I could. Yeah, I got bats down in the cage.
All right. Well, that was awfully impressive. Now, do you have a number when you go up there, or you just get in the zone and wherever we post, that's what we're good?
So right now, I have a little different strategy this year. I'm going first instead of last. I'm setting the bar every single time I step in that box.
Yeah, because you were chasing last time in 19.
Yeah, right. This year, my mentality, I am the bar. I am the standard. And I'm going to go out there and make as much distance between me and my opponent, whoever I'm facing.
I just love where you're at right now.
Thank you.
I do.
How did you get to this moment right there? I mean, the state of mind to be able to stay focused and rile yourself up. Did you pick the music?
I did pick the music. Oh, New York rappers. I got Mobb Deep and Nas, so I got to represent New York here in Colorado.
You had your best buddy the last time in 19. You have Dave Joust this time. What about that dynamic?
So for me, it's special. This is such a special event, and I just want to spread the love around. You know what I mean? Yeah. So me and my cousin, we had such an incredible incredible time in 2019. And for me, I have a ton of family in Ohio, and obviously he grew up in Cleveland. So we shared that special moment, and now we're out here with Jousty. And Jousty's just such a well-traveled baseball man, and he's, the last time he threw was with Nomar Garcia-Parra in 99. So he's got experience, and I'm excited.
Nomar, B.J. Surhoff he threw to as well. The other thing, too, I remember in 19, you really prepared. You practiced for it. We've had so much rain in the Northeast. Has that affected your ability to prepare?
Oh, no, absolutely not. We picked a sunny day, thankfully, one of the rare ones in New York City this year. We've had a ton of storm stuff, and I'm just happy that this year we've been able to get most of our games in. We're almost caught up.
Yeah.
When you prepared, did you do it with the 3-minute mark?
Yes.
Taking the break?
All the rules, yep.
What was your best number there?
30.
That right there is impressive in itself.
Thank you.
Different ballpark. Did you feel the difference once you hit it, knowing how far these balls were going, or were you focused on the next pitch?
Well, for me, I'm just focused on every single pitch. But granted, I thought it was a rumor. But I mean, clearly these balls are going really, really far. And it's fun. It's great for the fans, and then. This is special. I was practicing that city, and cities, for me, I love hitting there. It's fun.
There's a huge one there from Salvador Perez all the way to that last row. That's sort of the furthest ball we've seen hit to left. You had about 8. I believe you get that bonus for 475. You had 8 of those.
Oh, okay.
So you had many bonuses if you needed them.
Nice.
How do you like the format? A little quicker? 3 minutes instead of 4.
Mm-hmm. To me, it just feels the same. It feels the same format. It's just one minute less, and it's interesting for sure. You
strike me as the type, and I don't know this, but you strike me as the type who, anytime there's a home run derby, you will raise your hand to participate. Win or lose, you don't care. I'm in.
Right. This is so fun for me, and I love doing it. So this is a dream come true for me.
You know what's interesting with your round? It's impressive. Salvi Perez, 17. Pretty much the average of what we've seen.
Exactly
throughout.
right.
That's what we've seen. In your case, it was a little different. Again, Jousty was giving you every pitch up. That's where you wanted it.
And also I see him every day in batting practice. So for me, when we practice, we didn't miss a beat.
Hey, Pete, hang here. Marley's got Fernando Tatis Jr. I want you to hear this interview.
Okay.
So, Fernando, what did you think of Pete's 35 home run performance? And Salvi's had a lot of work to do.
Wow. Just wow. What he's doing is really impressive, and I'm just glad I'm here right now.
Yeah? So what do you think? Maybe next year in LA, you against Pete?
Definitely. Something I'm looking forward to it, but let's see what happens.
There we go. You heard it right here. Pete next year in LA against Fernando Tatis Jr.
Good job, Marley. We've set up 2 stars for next year. All right. We only need 6 more.
All right.
He's a fabulous athlete, fabulous player. I know you respect the heck out of him.
Oh, absolutely. What he's been able to do consistency-wise, it's outstanding. It's absolutely outstanding. It's cool. It's not really that cool to watch because he's so good, and when you play against a guy like that, it's like, oh man, this guy. But I respect it. He hustles hard, plays the game the right way, and he plays the game with a smile on his face too. And he has such a great time doing it. But he's a guy I respect. I like him a lot. We actually have a lot in common, and he's a really good dude, but every time we face him, he's trouble for us, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's trouble for everybody that faces him.
You know who's trouble for Salvi?
Yeah.
This guy to my left right now. Salvi's putting on a show. 21 home runs. Would have won the story round, and most likely have won also the first round, but not just paired up with the right guy.
Yeah, it's what we call the bad draw.
Yeah.
Bad draw with Pete Alonso, but again, an incredible performance by the Royals backstop, Salvador Perez.
This is impressive right here.
Another huge fly. Standing over Sal Perez.
Another one too.
Ended strong.
All right.
Pete, thank you.
You got it, Pete.
Good one, guys.
All right, thanks, man.
See you again.
You got it.
That was an awesome effort by Sal Perez, 27, which is the second most in this home run derby, but he knew going in. Catching 44 was going to be hard, and that's Alonso and everyone else tonight, and there's a sign of great respect. What a show by Salvador Perez.
That is. That's an impressive show, hitting everything out front, doing everything right with what he could do. Got in a couple runs, but unfortunately for Salvi, he did not know what to do with the polar bear.
So the number that everyone is shooting for now, just as a psychological barrier, is 35. That guy right there, Shohei Ohtani, has hit 33 in the first half of the season. In 1921, Major League Baseball home run leader Babe Ruth took the mound for one of the last starts of his career. It took a century for another home run leader to start on the mound. Shohei Ohtani. Those were just 26 years old, and while Ruth was becoming just a hitter, Ohtani continues as a starting pitcher, throwing 95-mile-an-hour fastballs. And he is still putting up Ruthian numbers at the plate. 7 home runs of at least 440 feet this year. And his average exit velocity is among the best there is in all of baseball. Well, you can already kind of see the table being set on one side with that 35 number from Alonso. And if it holds true and the 1 seed can advance, yeah, you're looking at an Alonso Ohtani situation.
I love the fact that he said, I want to go first. I want to set the bar. And with that killer mentality that he has at the plate, I think it's going to be very difficult for anyone to beat Pete Alonso. It's a strategy. He's worked on it. He's thought it out. And let's see if Mr. Soto is thinking the same thing.
Well, here's a guy who you remember, of course, from his rookie performance in the 2019 postseason, the year the Nats won the World Series, when he hit 5 home runs in the playoffs and dominated the World Series. Like a .438 on base. He slugged .741. He had an OPS over 1,170. If there's a guy made for the moment, it feels like he would be the guy. And he comes in hitting a lot of ground balls and line drives. And he figures, so does his teammate Max Scherzer, if I can have success in the Derby, I can actually find my swing again.
He could. And his stance is just a little bit different. He's standing a little bit more straight up in this home run derby. Usually he's crouched down, trying to just hit line drives, and anything that is up, he will lift. But here, Juan Soto is not going to try to pull the baseball like Matt Olson, like Joey Gallo. He's going to try to hit it left field, center field area to stay true to who he is.
I'll tell you this, Eddie, he is hitting the ball very hard.
He is.
I mean, the carry on his ball, and watch this one go to that upper deck in right. There's another moonshot. Boy, is he hitting towering home runs. Catcher's not even ready. Soto is. Throw another one.
But I love the take. A lot of guys are swinging some pitches out of the zone. Soto's looking for that ball up. And again, standing tall, I think it's going to make a difference.
Scoreboard here, as he said, his longest homer is 520 feet. We'll check it, but his balls have been flying out with a .142. He'll call timeout, and he's off to a very good start. The Nats, including Schwarber and Scherzer, out there to towel them down.
You would never see that. You the trap
See Shohei Ohtani, which reminds everyone that baseball's biggest stars are right here in Denver, Colorado. The All-Star Game presented by MasterCard tomorrow on Fox. Coverage starts at 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
Yeah, Juan Soto right now just with 9 home runs. And again, we've seen guys go on runs after the timeout. Half of the Dominican contingency was there to hydrate him, including Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and all of Soto's families and friends.
Juan Gonzalez was 23 years, 265 days old when he won a home run derby. Soto is still 22. He would be the youngest ever to win a derby. And another one that is absolutely launched.
There we go. Now he's in pull mode.
Well, that one's going to go, Eddie. That's center field, and his ball just carries. 17's been that number when the first round has expired. A new record, 520 feet.
And you rarely see a left-handed BP thrower here in the home run derby with a left-handed hitter. But it doesn't matter with Juan Soto. All he wants is that pitch out over the plate there, and he missed it. A little fatigued right now.
14 for Juan Soto. Looking to get to that 17-18. He's got the bonus time earned, so there's another minute to go, plus the 40 seconds still on the clock. Straight away center field, and a line shot to the wall in left. He's getting close here. 30 seconds, sitting at 15.
He's getting close. He'll get there. He'll get to around 18.
What you can't do is sort of watch, and these are home runs that you tend to want to watch because they're hit so high. We've just gone right field. We've just gone left field. He's at 17.
That one should go.
You saw Scherzer who said, I think this is going to be a great thing for him. An opportunity to use it, maybe propel him in the second half. We know all about the Nats in the second half. This would count if it goes, and that's too high.
He's right at 18. Takes a breather here. It'll be interesting to see what he does with the last minute.
Home run derby record, 520-foot home run. That was the swing, and I guess you can admire that one.
Yeah, you can admire that one. Again, this is a player that's going to use the entire field. We saw it last year, 2 years ago with Ronald Acuna Jr. in Cleveland, hitting the ball right center field with ease. Juan Soto is going to stay true to himself, but the difference is his stance is a lot taller to relieve pressure from his legs, and I think it's a very smart move here in Denver.
Soto's got a minute to go. You wonder if he's going to be able to deal with Ohtani and what Ohtani's going to deal with. We saw 35. Is he going to be able to put a number like that up? And is Soto concerned at all about anything like that? Soto signed when he was 16 for $1.5 million. It was a fascinating signing because the Nationals saw him in the Dominican. The deal he signed was in like this dingy, dusty batting cage in which they had to pay somebody to get out of so they could bring him in there just to see it. And then as soon as he signed, a couple of other teams said, oh, no. We'll give you a little more than the 1.5.
Yeah, but true to his word, yes. He did sign for the $1.5 million instead of taking higher offers, and you got to give him a lot of credit. And I think that's one of the reasons the Washington Nationals even fell more in love with who Juan Soto is.
Again, all the players at the Home Run Derby wearing 44 on their backs in memory of Hank Aaron, who passed away in January. Is there a number you have in mind? And the unknown in all of this is Ohtani.
With Ohtani right here, if I'm Soto, you have to get to 25. 25 is a number that'll put a lot of pressure on Ohtani. And again, we listened to Pete Alonso say, I want to go first, set the tone, put the pressure on. It's real.
Yeah.
And he felt it last year.
Just missed a couple of pitches that were right where he wanted them. That one was a perfect one, down and in, and he got that one.
Remember, this is the highest number from a left-handed hitter if he can get to 23.
Kevin Long, the pitcher, a little outside. That one was a better one, but that's going to stay in the yard. This may be the last swing, and he wants one more. Throw it. Nope. 22 for Juan Soto. He said, all right, I've done it before. I've seen it before. You just don't know what the Ohtani experience is going to be like.
Look, this is one of the most prettiest swings in the game. It works at 7 p.m. on a nightly basis. 1 p.m. if you are thinking about Sundays or even Sunday Night Baseball. It's beautiful. It works. Juan Soto right there. He feels confident with that 22. That puts pressure on Shohei Ohtani. Does not discriminate pulling the baseball, he will go the other way, and that's exactly what he did here in this ballpark. 22 home runs, the longest 520 feet. Exit velocity, the most at 114 in that round for him.
That 520-foot homer, the longest that we've seen in a derby since 2016. But now we turn the page and we focus on the biggest story in the first half of this Major League season. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to 2016, Nippon Home Run Derby in Japan, and he won that. He was also the MVP of the second of Japan's 2 All-Star games. So there is experience, and right now nothing has rattled Shohei Ohtani. Think about it. Home Run Derby tonight, starting pitcher tomorrow night. Get through your inning and you are the designated hitter. Get your few at-bats.
Yeah, this is going to be special right now, and this is what a lot of people waited for.
How telling will the first few swings be for you? Does it matter?
I don't think the first few do matter. I believe you have to look at it 25, 30 seconds into his round. And again, a lot of early risers, including that man right there who won it in 1998, taking a picture of our generation's Babe Ruth, and you could say he surpassed that at least in the first half.
Jason Brown is getting everything set out front. You just saw Shohei look at the pitcher's L, had to move it a few inches, and now they're adjusting where he's going to throw the ball. Jason Brown, the last time he threw a baseball to Shohei Ohtani that Ohtani swung at was in March. Understand that. The last time this guy threw a ball that Ohtani swung at was in March.
Jason Brown wanted a warm-up. There's no warm-ups here. Let's go.
The first pitch he threw during batting practice turned out to be a cutter. He said, I didn't mean to do that. Go ahead, Buster.
So, Carl, seen a lot of these home run derbies, so have you. And let's face it, a lot of players by the end of the first round are typically gone. The end of this first round, no. They are all sticking around to watch the show.
Yeah, there is a level of amazement with what Ohtani's done from his peers, without question, being that the two-way guy, pitcher and hitter. And so far, he's got a lot of singles and doubles.
Yep. Once he gets that first one, should get on a run. Again, he has not been hitting off Jason Brown all season long.
Throws his head back. 30 seconds in, he still hasn't had a home run. The last one he took during batting practice was 510 feet.
And as much pressure as Shohei's feeling, so is Jason Brown right now. There's one.
Well, we believe it is. It's certainly high enough. Is it far enough? Yes, it is. So he's on the board, but he's a minute in with one. Boy, the left-handed hitters, huh?
Yeah, Jason Brown's got some run to it right now also.
Wow. Not what we thought from Ohtani with a minute 50 on the clock. Soto's not even really watching. Hooks one down the line that is gone. That's number 2. He doesn't have the bonus yet. Hasn't really squared one. Now he's starting to.
There it is.
Careful out there because the ball's coming off the bat at a very high rate of speed. Only 4 with a minute 20 in the first round. That should get up enough. Whoa. So he's got 5. He calls timeout, and yeah, we're going to need to see Showtime in the next 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on Shohei Ohtani. I'm getting text messages all the way from Japan saying, we're all up watching. Early in the morning in Japan, they are watching. And Shohei Ohtani so far, 5 home runs, and there's a minute 20 left. He has earned that bonus. Still a lot of time for a guy that has this much pop.
Yeah, Shohei Ohtani just apparently got words of wisdom from his Angel teammate Mike Trout. Just called in. Thumbs up. And now the crowd gets into it.
Tell you what, he's trying to pull everything. Instead, he's got a lot of power. He can go right center field. Big mistake of his trying to just pull. Getting everything to top, and right now he needs to get on that roll right there. That ball's blasted.
Shohei Ohtani.
There we go. That's where he has to go.
Sky high. That's your spot, right center field, says Eduardo. He's got his bonus. He got jammed there. He's got 9. He needs to get 22. That's another high moon ball, and it's going to have to travel. It did get out.
For him to make a comeback right now, he has to get, with 30 seconds left, to at least 13. And he's fatiguing a bit. We're seeing the off balance.
Part of you that wonders if he gets a little tired, he starts just swinging the bat instead of trying to hook. Those early balls were all line drives down the right field.
But now he's using more of the center of the ballpark, and anything in, he can pull and hit out of the ballpark. His swing is not designed for pull.
He's got himself right back in this competition.
Yes, he has.
Right back in it. Will this one count? That's a little after the buzzer, but he's right back in this thing, and he is toast.
He's fatigued.
Mike Trout, line 2. Call again.
Call again. This reminds me a lot of 1998, where Ken Griffey Jr. started off without hitting a home run early on and then finally turned it on in a major way. Will Shohei Ohtani be able to do that with 1 minute left of bonus time?
Oh, we're doing great. Ken Griffey Jr.'s set side right here. Okay. Is he going to do it? Is he going to hit 7 in a minute?
Yeah. See?
Griff thinks he will. Well, he said, yeah, I think he will. The home run derby champ in 98, Ken Griffey. All right, here we go with a minute. He needs 7 to win, 6 to tie. He's got 16 home runs. That's a good start.
Yeah, top spin, though. Oh, just snuck it in there.
Yeah, that one is not top spin and not sneaking.
I don't know what Mike Trout told him on that phone call, but it's working.
Tough pitch to hit there. That one was 2 down. That's way gone. Ohtani top deck. Ohtani top deck.
But it's good. Right now, 30 seconds. All he needs is 2 more. At least to tie.
That won't do it. We've had 2 competitions end with the loser losing by 1. Uh-oh, he's got to get it going here. He needs 2 in 10 seconds.
That's 1. 1 more, Carl. That's it right there. That ties it.
Now win it. He may have just won it with 3 in a row.
I don't think that's going to go.
No, it didn't. And we have a tie. We have our first swing off of the 2021 T-Mobile Home Run Derby. But after that start, what a finish.
And I spoke with Yusei Kikuchi, who played in the same high school as Shohei Ohtani, not at the same time.